Let me see. 18 of them now. Once we hit 20, we can start something. I beg you, once you join, kindly mute your mic for me. I beg of you. The moment you join, try and then mute your mics for me. So we have 18 now. We have 18 people in number. Okay. Okay, so those that were here yesterday, I'm seeing some new faces, but those that were here yesterday, I promised that I was going to get you the SAP website. So please, you can look at the chat section, the in-call message section, okay, and then mention your domains for me so that I provide you the credentials. All right, send me your domains for the login credentials. All right. All right, send me your domains for your login credentials. If you were here yesterday and you are going to get the subdomains, kindly send me your domain, subdomain for your credentials. If you are not here and today is the first time you are joining, what we do is we want everyone to be able to set up a sub website. Okay, so I've seen that of Chinedu. Okay, so St. World says, okay, that of yesterday's class. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a brief recap of yesterday so that those who were not around yesterday will be able to see what we did yesterday. But I'm begging you, I'm always begging you guys, I don't want us to be going back and forth. It is because of the small money we want to make. That is why we are learning this knowledge. So the faster we learn, the more closer we get to our objective. Okay, so I'm trying to find the curriculum on the platform. Okay, Emmanuel Kumedro. Please, some people have submitted their subdomains. Go to the in-call messages section and submit the name you want me to use for your sub website. You go there, you submit it, and then I'll create a sub website for you right now. And then we use it for today's rehearsal. Go there, submit it. Okay, so I've seen Godwin, I've seen The Flames, I've seen Deal Money, Original Prince, MM, that is in Mwansa, and a whole lot. So please submit yours so we do all of them together. Go to the in-call messages and submit yours before we get started. Submit yours before we get started. All right, but before that, let me record my screen before I forget. Let me share my screen with you guys. Present, entire screen, share. Okay, so wiredtechpulse.com. Mr. Tobra, we are not buying a full website domain. We are doing a sub domain. So I will do something like wiredtech.maxai.com for you. .maxai.com. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for you. So that is just about it. All right, so this is our website that we wanted to use, and of course that's what we are going to use. Those who are not here, yesterday we built a blog together. Okay, so this is the blog we did yesterday. For those who were here yesterday, we tried to set up a blog. We did all of this yesterday, and we published one article as well yesterday. So we are not going back. We are not going back, but what we can do is I can show you how we actually got here. Just a quick recap, and then we can focus on what we have to do for today. All right. So if you have not sent your subdomain, please do it for me now so that we won't go back again. This is it. If you look at my screen, you can come to this section, the message icon. Moses is joining. Okay. The message icon, hit on the message icon and submit your sub website. Submit it. Do it the way other people have done theirs. We have 25 people now, and I've received just about 10 sub websites. So it means more than 15 of you have not submitted yours. I beg you. Enter yours. Okay, I've seen SEDI Digital. Excellent. Max AI. That is excellent. All right. So, for the sake of those that came late, yesterday we discussed that if anybody wants to build a blog, all right, they need two things. Frederick is now joining. They need two things, their hosting and their domain. But for totally newcomers, I'm going to walk you through the whole scope of what we are doing, why we are meeting this evening. Okay. So we have 5 objectives, 5 options: blogging, freelancing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, and then SaaS. These 5 are things that I believe anybody can make a full-time income from them. So the reason for this meeting we are doing today is to go through these 5 options. Take one option, that is blogging, and spend 5 days on blogging. So every day we will be doing a topic, but every week we'll be doing one model. Blogging alone is a full-time business that people are doing. I know people that are in Ghana and are making thousands of dollars every month from blogging. So I believe that if we learn blogging the right way, I'm going to show you how I've done mine for the past 8 years so that you also follow the same process. You can build a profitable business in blogging. Freelancing is the same thing. Affiliate marketing is the same thing. E-commerce is the same thing. And then SaaS is the same thing. All these 5 options are money-making options. I don't want us to be focusing on videos that will say make $30,000 tomorrow morning. That's what people like to watch. Make $50,000 in 24 hours. Those people who are doing those videos are people who are not even making that money, but they want you to make it, which means it's not possible. So I've agreed with you guys that I'm going to teach you these 5 things that I do, okay, and then how I do them, so that you can also look at the same procedures and then do it for yourself. So for those who are newcomers or those who are joining us only today, now we are tackling blogging this week. Yesterday we did a little bit about blogging, and then today we'll be following up until Friday. By Friday, our aim is that everyone will have their blog and everyone will be on the same page. Okay, I'll talk about monetization and a whole lot of other things. So under blogging, if you come down, yesterday we did blog setup, optimization, and then the optimization checklist. Okay, we set up a blog, which is this particular one that you are seeing, this blog. We did it yesterday. Then today, we are supposed to do search engine optimization checklist. But because most of you are late, right, I'll be walking you guys through this briefly before we tackle this for our blogs. And because yesterday, most of you didn't have the blog, today I want everyone to have a blog, everyone in the meeting to have a blog, okay, so that we can all move hand in hand. We can move together, all right? I want to know how many of you are on computer and how many of you are on mobile phone. I want to know in the chat section how many of you are on computer and how many of you are on mobile phone. Okay, using Lapi. Charles says, okay, Atobra is using computer as well. Okay, Mwansa is on the laptop. Excellent. John Obeng, I told you guys to make use of the laptop. Since World is saying mobile phone. All right. Good. So for those of you who are using laptops, it means you are with me. But those who are using the Android phone and then the mobile phones, they have a problem to deal with because today's class is going to be more of the computer. All right. Okay. So I think Lovett, you have a question. You can go ahead. I saw your hands up.
No, I just say that I have a laptop.
Okay, you're using a laptop. Excellent. Those who are using mobile phone, Frederick, and then since Waltward, we have a problem with you guys because with the phone you won't get it like the way the laptop will be. Okay, so quickly, Prince A is also joining. Okay, so Prince A, I'm waiting for your sub website. Please send us your sub website in the comment section. So I'm going to create a sub website right now for all of you. It will be a subdomain. Okay, and then I will install the CMS that we are using. But this thing is very difficult. I can see a lot of new people. I don't know how it's going to be. Should we go back and do a recap of yesterday all over again? Or should we just proceed? Those who are here yesterday, I want to know your thoughts on this. How do we proceed? Should we go back and do a recap? Or should we just go forward? Because I'm seeing a lot of new faces. I want your thoughts. Okay, recap. Because Chinedu was not here, that is why you are saying recap. Okay, do recap. Everybody is saying recap. But trust me, like I told you, I've been sitting in this chair since morning. If we are doing recap, we will never finish this thing. Anyway, so this is the main website. Okay, so I'm going to set up one for those who have left their subdomains. I'm setting up the first one. We'll use it as an example, and everybody will set their own blogs from there. All right, so I'm going to do in one size own first. So in one side is going to get the first subdomain. So I'm going to domains and then create a domain for in one side. So it's going to be I think so, and then I won't create a subfolder. I'll just do Okay, so maxai.com. All right, so this maxai is going to be OneSearch website. All right, so those who are new, this is how we go about it. We want to build a blog. Everybody wants to build a blog on the platform. We want to all have blogs. So the first thing you need to have your blog is your domain name. The domain name is the name you enter when you want to open any blog. Those who are in Nigeria, lindaikejisblog.com, nairaland.com, all those are domain names. Those who are in Ghana, ghanaweb.com, that's an example of a domain name. Okay, so if you look at this, my website, for example, it's a blog. The techpreneur.com, that's the domain name. Okay, and then the hosting is the server which your website is going to sit on. So we need two things, the domain and then the hosting. That is the only way we can say we have a full website or a functional website. Okay, so I'm going to open a Google Docs, then I'll be typing some of the things that we are saying for you to be able to reference. All right, so let me open Google Docs. So we need our domain, that is the first thing, and then our hosting. Okay, and then like I said, if you want to buy your domain and your hosting, that is the first thing you are going to spend money on if you want to build a blog. If you want to buy these two things, the most recommended way to do it is to go to Hostinger. Hostinger is a web hosting platform that allows you to start your blog by buying a domain and a hosting for the blog. Once you are done, you can set up your blog. But like I said, yesterday I left my affiliate link. If you're on the platform, if you have a laptop and you think you want to buy your hosting, the best thing you can do is to use my affiliate link because I'll be teaching you how to make money with affiliate marketing in this particular program. So I have to also make money with affiliate marketing as well. All right. I need small money as commissions. So that's my link. I've pasted over there. When you click on the link, it will take you to Hostinger. And then when you go to Hostinger, you'll be able to buy the domain and hosting. So when you click on that link, it will bring you here. Okay, when you come, just click on claim deal. When you click on the claim deal, you're going to choose the first plan. Okay, when you choose the first plan, you're going to get the domain for free, and then you will get a web hosting. You can choose 1 month, 12 months, any month you want. Okay, so here I will choose 1 year, that's 12 months, and enter my card information. It's just $35. So for $35 here, you'll be able to get your domain and your hosting. Okay, so that is just about it. All right, so for those who want to get a domain and hosting, you can follow the process. But for us, we have the domain and hosting already, so we don't need all of that. Okay, so I'm going to my hosting and my domain, and I'm going to make use of OneSys subdomain that I just created. So once you've gotten your hosting like this, your domain ready, okay, you have to go to your dashboard, your hosting dashboard like this, the one that has the domain on it. Okay, and then because we have WordPress installed, yesterday we installed WordPress, so you can see it over here, but it's not supposed to be so. We will go to website over here, go to auto installer over here, and then install a new WordPress because we're going to start a new blog. Now, WordPress is a software that is going to be used to manage our blog. It is a content management system, that is CMS. All right. So you click on this WordPress here. When we click on it, we choose the name of the website. So I'm doing one test blog. Okay. So I'll do one test blog, and then let me see, because of the special characters. So let me take this off. The email address, I don't know what email to use, so I'll just use Monta at maxai.com as the email address. And then the username is going to be his name. Okay, like this. And then the password has to be strong. So I'll do Monta.2023. Let me see if it is correct. Okay, then I'll do dollar. Still few, you have to add 1, 2, 3 to it, or 4 or 5. No, it has to be difficult. In one 2023. Okay, this is okay. All right, then come to advanced. So here I'm going to choose in one MM. Okay, so that this particular thing will go to the sub website because it is a sub website. If it was the main blog you are building, you will just choose the first one. Because it's a sub one, I'm choosing this. Then I'll go to next. Okay, but let me confirm. I've forgotten the password I chose right now. Install. So I'm installing WordPress for OneSys blog right now. Okay, so that OneSys will have his blog ready. So the software that is WordPress is installing. When I'm done, okay, I'll repeat the process for the other subdomains as well. Okay, so in OneSys, your blog or your WordPress dashboard is ready. If you open this link here, mm.maxai.com, that is it. And OneSys blog is ready. So I'll send you the logins in the live chat. If you saw the logins, I think you can even log in right now. But I'll send you the logins in the live chat for you to be able to log in. Now, if you want to log into your blog, you have to add /wp-admin to it. So let me copy this and put it in the chat section. Okay. So this is for Nwanta. All right. This particular link is for Nwanta. And then the username is Nwanta. Is it M? I think it is M. Okay. It doesn't work, it means I made a mistake. Okay, let me turn up my camera. Okay, so that is it. It's correct in Nwanta. That's the username. Let me change the password and give you a new password. So your password is $12345. Okay, and then let me do a capital A. Confirm use of weak password and update. So this one is for you. That's the username and password. Okay, just click on the link and then enter your username and password, and we are good. Okay, so let me do this one too. NAC. All right, this is for NAC. Okay, so NAC is going to get the subdomain as well. All right, so NAC is here, and then I will install. Someone has a question? Okay, Kavi, you can go ahead. Kavi, you can go ahead, please. To the email.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sir, are you creating for a website individually for everyone?
Yes, I'm trying to get it for everyone.
So, which website is for me allotted, sir?
I can hardly hear you. What did you say?
Pardon?
What did you say? I didn't get what you said.
Hey, I'm waiting for the my turn. I'm waiting for website for me also because
Oh,
yesterday
okay.
due to some I
Oh,
was
okay.
absent due to some emergency. My wife was not well. Today I
Okay.
joined. I'm very active member of your website.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to set it up for everybody. All right. So I think I made a mistake with this one. So next.
So I'm a bit confused here. Which website you will be allotting for me?
Yeah, don't worry. Once I'm done with the setup, I'll just take you all through. Okay. This is very important because we have to get this done for everybody to be able to follow the process. All right.
Thank
So everyone that has submitted a sub website will get their sub website done for them. Is that okay? Okay, so knock, and I'm going to do a password. I have to do a simple password for everybody so that this process will be a very fast one. Okay, so knock dot 2023, right? And then I'll drop it down and then choose knock. Okay, and then let me install this. So username is knock, password is knock.2023. All right. So knock username is knock, password knock.2023. All right, and then the login URL, I'm going to give you that one right now. Okay, so this is in Wansa. Let me close that off in Wansa and then give you that of knock. Whilst I'm doing that, I'll be installing the next one. I don't think I'll be able to do all of that, so I'll do the few that I can, and then as and when we move forward, we'll be doing the rest. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll just do about 5 of them, and then we will proceed. The rest will come later because there are lots of them. We don't have so much of time as well. Okay, so knock, this is going to be your URL. All right. Okay, cool. You can go ahead.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
I just wanted to draw your attention that people are sending message on the WhatsApp platform that they're in the waiting room. They are waiting, so if probably you can admit them.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think by far I've admitted everybody.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've seen somebody seated right in front of his food before he's joining this class. Whilst I've not eaten since morning. Anyway. So NAC is ready. NAC, please check for me. I want to create this thing for just those who are active because I don't want to create and then you guys are not going to use it or even open it. Okay, so who else? I've seen Prince A. Okay, so Pers Willie News. Okay, no problem. Pers Willie News. All right. Someone else is joining again. Pers Willie at maxai.com. What do you guys think? If I say I'm creating all these things, it will take me a lot of time. So what do you think? Should I just create like some 10 and then leave the rest for another time? Okay, so cool. What do you think?
It looks like we've seen the process. So I wish to suggest we go on with today's class, and then those who have sent their links can take notes so that tomorrow or whenever you get a free time, you set it up for them, and then they can continue during their spare time.
Excellent. That would be great. All right, so personally, this is the last one I'm doing, and then we move on. I didn't create a subdomain, so let me just even end it here. So the two of you who got it, I think it's okay. Let's move on to today's class. Okay, so Akene is supporting the idea, so we move on to today's class. All right, so for those who missed out on the previous class, this is what we did. We set up a blog, like normal blog. All right, I don't want to delete this and go back all over again. I know you're going to miss some few things, but the whole process is we set up the domain, the hosting, This is the hosting server we have. Okay, we put a domain, that this particular domain, we bought it from Hostinger, we put it on the server, and then we went to auto installer, website installer over here to install the CMS platform, that is WordPress. We clicked on it and then we filled in the relevant information. Okay, after we installed it, we were able to then come to the dashboard, click the edit over here, and then we came to our very dashboard for this particular website. So I'll be proceeding with today's tactics. Unfortunately, if I say I'm covering everything of yesterday, it will be very difficult. Now, today we are looking at search engine optimization. Let me look at the checklist that we have for today. We are looking at search engine optimization, but looking at the topic we discussed yesterday, okay, with the setup, if someone still has questions, let me know so that I can answer you before we move to the next one. If someone has questions, let me know. You can raise your hand and ask. Based on yesterday's class, if you have questions, you can answer it, or you can tell me for me to answer those questions for you. People are still joining and they are interrupting us. If you have questions with regards to yesterday's engagement we had, let me answer them before we move on. Okay. If there are no questions, we are good to go. All right. So this is our blog, and today we are looking at search engine optimization. Now, if we think of something like search engine optimization, everyone on the platform knows a little bit about it. If you don't know, you just go to Google and search for SEO. Okay, SEO is a process of improving the quality and the quantity of website traffic to a website or web page from search engines. In simple terms, it means that we are trying to make sure that our blog that we have built will show up when people are searching for something. So this is our blog. When people are searching for reasons why they should learn web design, we have an article here. So we are doing search engine optimization so that our blog can pop up in the search results over here. Are we still going to upload a video? Something. Who is that? For the training? I hope so. I can't guarantee, like always. I'm recording, but I don't know how it's going to turn out because the first software failed me. All right. So we are just looking at making sure that this thing we have written here, this article we have on our blog, is going to rank when people are searching on Google. Normally, a lot of factors come to play if you want to rank anything on Google, any blog article on Google, all right? But if you have started fresh, if you're a new blog, you don't have to waste your time so much on search engine optimization. But there are some basic things you need, okay? So we have something we call the page speed insight, Google's page speed insight, okay? That gives you some data about how your blog's performance is in terms of speed and other relevant things. So the checklist we are going to look at today, speed is part of it. The more faster this website you built is, the better it will be for this particular website to rank on Google. And if I want to make money from this particular website here, if I want to make money from it, it means people have to visit this website. Okay, I have a simple blog. Let me show you this simple blog. All right, over here. This particular one was able to bring some, let me check if I'll see the account. Able to bring some $100 last month, and I was surprised because it's not a blog that I'm using. Okay, it's not as if I'm using. I don't use it at all. Okay, so last month I just did a few publications. You see, the last payment was 105. Let me go to view payment. You'll see the payment information that came. And that particular blog, I am not doing articles. So this is the payment. Let me go to view transactions. And then I think it's somewhere here. That's a receipt for the payment that they made. Okay. And it was 105. I know it's not a big money, but I didn't suffer for it. This is it. They paid July, that's last month, 21st. All right. Now, let me come back to the blog. Let me see. What is the page? All right. That's the blog. This is the blog. Okay. This is the blog. I've even had to take all the ads and all of that. I'm not publishing articles. I'm not doing anything. But randomly, it is getting a bit of what? A bit of page views. You can see the last article was in June 10th. That's like almost 2 months ago. But if the blog is well optimized, it is going to bring you some sort of traffic, and then you can start making very small monies for yourself. So the first thing we have to consider is the speed. If I open this blog, the loading time that it takes. Okay, for this particular blog, we have RG Elson, who is joining us. Okay, today I'm seeing a lot of new names and new faces, and it's going to make the class very difficult, very difficult, because at every point in time we have to go back over and over again. That is going to be a problem. How are we going to solve this back and forth? Give me your answers, please, and then let's fix this, because somebody just joined and I don't know how that person is going to catch up. Let me know your thoughts. How do we solve this with people joining very late and all that? How do we solve that? I want your thoughts. You can raise your hand or you can just unmute yourself and talk before we proceed. Okay, Koku. Koku is the class.
Continue. I think that we need to continue. If they want to join the meeting, they need to join at the time. You don't need to waste NMD.
Okay, I think you have a point. Okay, Prince. Prince wants to say something. What do you think? Okay, so Chinedu has made a suggestion. Prince, are you going to talk? In one sir, you can go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I think we should have like 2 cohorts. So the first ones who started from day 1, we continue. Then the others can come in maybe in a second class or cohort. So that way the progress is steady and we can able to trace our actions.
If we say 2 cohorts, who is going to sit in the chair and then do those cohorts? I'm already tired. Anyway, Bibini, do you want to say something? I've seen that Nazel wants to talk as well. You can go ahead and talk. We don't have
Hello,
so
can
much
you hear me?
time. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, as you said, we are going to take this lesson as a normal class. Yes, so I don't think we need to tolerate latecomers. You understand? So we need to make sure we come on time. So there's no need to go back repeating what we did the previous day. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Okay. Excellent. I think everybody agrees that we shouldn't go back. So we are not going back, no matter how many people are going to join. Okay. We are not going back. All right. So the first thing we are going to consider for our blog in terms of getting it to rank, okay, the basic things. There are a lot of things we can consider, but I'm going to just handle the basic ones at least. Okay, is our speed, the speed of our blog. This platform here, pagespeed.web.dev. If you enter the link of your blog here, it is going to show you the speed of your blog on mobile and then on desktop as well, how your blog is performing. The speed is very critical for you to be able to rank. And then another thing that impacts speed are the images. We all know about that. If your blog has a lot of big images, it is going to kill the performance of your blog. So we have a plugin that I can add to this particular blog. What the plugin is going to do is to smash the images. So the plugin's name is Smash as well. This is it. 1 million people are using it. You just install, activate, and the job of the plugin is to crash the pictures on the blog or smash it into smaller size so that it makes your blog very lightweight and then it will perform very well. A lot of you have blogs, so I'm not going to waste time on some of these basic things that are going to take a lot of time. Okay, yesterday we installed a plugin. If some of you can remember, this is a plugin called RankMath SEO. All right, RankMath SEO. So this particular plugin has a dashboard that will give you an idea of all the basic things you need to do. And because it's a plugin that is doing the SEO in the background for you, issues like getting your content indexed, okay, getting your content picked up by Google has already been turned on. So the plugin is doing it for us. Even the content AI ideas, you'll get it as well, analytics, and a whole lot of things, link counters, and a whole lot of things. All right. So if you install this particular plugin, all you have to do is every time you are posting an article, all right, you have to make sure you are satisfying that particular plugin. So I'm going to edit this article that we see right here. I'm going to edit it. Okay, then we will look at how we can use Rank Math to optimize our article. So this is the article. Okay, so if I come here, you see that it's 9/100. I have to do things that will make me get at least 50/100 and upwards. If I do that, it means my article is looking very good and it can possibly appear on Google. You see, if your article is appearing on Google, it means you'll get more people visiting. And in blogging, the way we make money is by the number of people who will visit the blog. If you want to make money in blogging, the way you make money is by the number of people who will visit the blog. Let me show you another example of a blog that I did. Most of you know this blog already, especially those that have known me for long. This is a blog that I did in 2015. Okay, and it survived. It did a lot of things, a lot of miracles. Okay, so I'm going to show you something small from that particular blog. We had more than 2 million people visiting the blog ever since it's been in existence. And out of the 2 million people, a lot of them came from Google. Okay, and the more people that are coming, the more money that you are making. Okay, if you have a blog and you're not getting people coming on the blog, you're not making any money at all. That is how blogs work. So if you have a new blog, this plugin here, Rank Math SEO, will handle all the technical SEO areas for you. If you're an advanced person, you can just choose advanced and do the advanced things. But for now, the basic things here are good enough for you to be able to move. So let me check the dashboard. I hope it's going to give me a better report. So let me click on it and then check the dashboard. This blog has not been in operation for a while now. And look at 2020 alone. In 2020, we had 5.7 million page views, okay, on the blog. Let me open it for you to see how wide it is. I'll show you other blogs as and when we make progress. But I want you to understand the relevance of what we are doing today. Some people want to make money with blogging, but they just want to make it instantly, like sharp. But there is no future in that if you don't learn some of these things, the technicalities, if you don't learn it. All right. If you don't learn these things, you will make quick money, and then the money is not going to It's not going to last for you, simply because you didn't use the right mechanism. So I'm opening 2020. Okay, that's the COVID period. We had 5.7 million. Okay, people who visited the blog that year, and then that's the page views, and then the people who came were 2.7. So imagine if you multiply this by even $2 or $3 page RPM. Amount of money you are going to you are going to get. You get it. So the idea is to make sure we take our time, we understand the fundamentals of what we are coming to do. 2019, we had 4 million. As you can see, 4 million page views. In 2021, we had 2 million. It was in 2022 that we stopped working. We had 672,000 people in that particular year. So this blog did quite well in a space of about 3 years. Okay, and that is good enough example that if you put in the hard work, it will pay in the long term. All right, so this is going to do the basic SEO for us. Now, this is a simple trick that I use when I'm writing an article and I want that particular article that I'm writing to participate or rank on this page here. Google is like a human being. When you search for something, Google is trying to give you the best possible solution. Okay, so Google is not just a machine. It thinks like a human being. It wants to make sure the result you get is the final result you need. So it will show only blogs that are correct blogs that have written correct articles. All right. So if you look at all the sites that are ranking here, one thing they have in common is comprehension. They write the article into details. Now there is AI. We'll be doing content writing, so I'll be teaching you a bit of that. But the most commonest thing is that they make sure that the article they've written is very detailed. Let me look at this particular person, for example. Let's see how the article he has written is. If you are lazy and you don't have time to write article, that's where I'll be showing you the AI system. Yesterday, I showed you dictation.ai, a platform that you can use to write your article. As and when you are talking, the platform will be writing the article for you. So you can make use of it. So this article, let's see the article. You see the person has written, like written so much words, a lot of words, a lot of words. This is going to be like some 1,000 or 2,000 or even 3,000 words article. So one of the major factors, they always say content is king, because the more words, the more comprehensive the article that has been written is, the more chances for the article to rank on Google search, period. All the technicalities can come to play, but the most important thing is make sure any post we are writing is as comprehensive as it can be. If I'm writing something about a topic like make money online, I have to make sure that the article I will write is as comprehensive as possible. Let me search for make money online in Ghana. Okay, all the blogs that are going to pop up here, okay, all the blogs that are going to show up here are blogs. These ones are adverts, but the top ones, you can see Ghana Web and all of that, are blogs that have done due diligence. They've written comprehensively. It means they've gone into details. If you look at this topic, for example, the person answered all the questions you need, okay, into details. Every single answer that you need to your question. So there is a higher chance they can rank, and that is why they are number one on Google, period. And then the second thing we need to consider on our checklist is image and content. If I'm writing this article, I have to make sure there are suitable images in the article that I'm writing. Okay, the more images in the article, the more interactive the article becomes. Some of these blogs, I'm not going to go technical, but because of their age, the domain authority of these blogs are a bit high. When they talk about domain authority or page authority, it means how Google perceives this blog is big. But you and I, our blog is new. We just started. So we cannot compare ourselves to these blogs. We have to start small. That is why some things I'll be cutting them away. Then we'll be going faster and get to the most important point. That is making money. I know that is why we are all in this meeting. So I'll be cutting a lot of things short. We won't be tackling some of the technical things. When you start and you start making some money from the blog, then you can take your time and learn those things for yourself. But in the meantime, if you are starting your blog, if you're setting up your blog, some 5 key things I will consider for you to include is to make sure that your article that you're writing is comprehensive. Don't write anything less than 1,000 words article. Trust me, if you're a new blog, don't write any article that is less than 1,000 words, because the chances of you ranking will be very, very little. Whether you're using AI or you're writing yourself, make sure your number of words is more than 1,000 words. If you cannot write the article yourself, or you still want to make money, there is a simple website. All of you know this website because I've done videos about it. Sproutgigs.com. Okay, just go on this website. Okay, you will see people who will write articles for you. Then you pay them small money. I do the same thing, so I will recommend it for you guys as well, because it's better to write it proper than to waste the opportunity. Let me show you my account on this blog, on this platform, for you to see how I'm able to get articles for my blog. All right, let me log into my account, then I'll show you how I'm able to get articles. So if I log in and I come to gigs, and then I come to maybe hide gigs, I think, yes, hide gigs. Okay, I'll see those people that sometimes, this guy, for example, see, I paid $1.31, and then he wrote 6 articles for me, and then the articles he wrote are all more than 1,000 words. Okay, he just wrote the articles, then he sent me the link to the article. I copied the link, and then I started publishing the article on my blog. So if you can't write, you can go to Sprout Gigs. You pay just $1. They'll write like 5 or 10 articles for you, and then you can publish them on your blog. But because we are looking for money, okay, make sure that every article you are writing is an article that is money oriented. It's not just an article for fun. If you are setting up the blog, you have to decide on the section you want to get to. I created a subdomain for Nwansa. Okay, what I've created for Nwansa, if maybe I want to make money from Google AdSense, okay? Because with the course we are doing, we'll be making money from Google AdSense. I want to make money from Google AdSense, and I also want to make money from affiliate marketing, okay, in the area of maybe tech, okay? If I want to make money from affiliate marketing with maybe Hostinger, the articles I write have to relate to Hostinger. You get it? So if I'm writing articles just like that because I want traffic, the people who will come are not people who are going to buy any services from Hostinger for me to get paid. So I have to make sure that I'm always writing articles about topics that my target market is. Okay, so let's do this example. If I have maybe 10,000 people coming to my website, and all the 10,000 people are bloggers, okay, and I'm having Hostinger articles, like articles about hosting, articles about domains, and these 10,000 people are coming to my blog in a month. I believe that at least 100 of them would see maybe a banner or a link of my affiliate link to Hostinger, and they will pay something, they will buy something. If I'm having 100 people buying, Hostinger pays me 60% for any amount the person will spend. So if the person spends $200, I'll get 60% of that money in my account. If they spend $100, I get 60%. If they spend $35, like the one I showed you, I'll still get 60% of the money. Okay, so my idea is that whoever comes to my blog and comes to read an article, in the end will see a link, and then they'll be able to click on that link. Let me show you this guy, Adam Elfroy. He's my mentor. I bought his course, and the course that I bought from him was more than $1,000. At the time, it was $1,100. I don't know, none of you will buy $1,000 course. If you want to buy $1,000 course, just raise up your hand and comments. Let me know that yes, you want to buy $1,000 course. Let me know. I want to know which one of you will be willing to buy $1,000 course. But this particular man's course was $1,000 at the time that I bought it, and it's a course that has actually helped me with my blogging career. He has a free blogging masterclass. If you come to his website, adamelfroy.com, you can actually look at it and then learn a few things from it. But what I want to show you on his website is that if you come, you see what his site looks like, how to start a blog, how to start an online store, make money on Instagram, make money on YouTube. All these things here are money-making articles. So if I click on one, how to start a blog, okay, I'll read this article, a very long one. That is him. I'll read it. Let me close this pop-up. And then here, there's an affiliate link. Click to go to Bluehost. When I click on this link, it will take me to Bluehost. If I buy anything from Bluehost, he's getting money, okay? When I come down, personal blog, all the blue links you are seeing are money-making links, okay? So all the blue links you will see are money-making links. This is Bluehost is here again. If you click on Bluehost, you will get paid. If you come down, you will see more. The bottom is here. Try Bluehost now, okay? Buying of WordPress themes, you will pay for it. Everything that you see, sign up for Bluehost. If you click on it, you will get commission. A lot of things. WP Rocket, if you click on it, you'll get commission. Yoast SEO, everything that you see in the article. It's a long article, a very long article. And he's selling a lot of things in this blog article that you can see. So you think you are learning. By the time you are done reading this article, he will definitely have made some money from you. You get it? So when I scroll down, it's a long one. So the whole idea is we are writing articles that will help people. But when they are reading the articles, they should buy something from us. It's simple as that. If you have a question, you can just raise up your hand and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Nazir, do you want to ask a question?
Yes, sir. I want just to mention that I know that guy. He's a YouTuber. I used to watch a video about blogging.
Excellent.
And then he's very, very accurate. He's very accurate because I have downloaded 2 of his video about blogging because he's very, very accurate.
Yes, he is one of the few people. He started blogging in less than 4 years, and he has built more than $3 million from just this blog that we are seeing. And it's not like people who will tell you that, hey, go and do this, you make money. Do this, you no. If you watch his channel, he's only talking about the hard way to make the money. And if you use the hard way, the truth is the money is promised, it's guaranteed that you get it consistently. But if you use the shortcut, of course you will get it, but it will not last because the method you use is a shortcut. Look at the length of this article he has written. It's a very long one. This is the very bottom of the article. So you can follow him. Those of you who want to learn a bit about blogging, you can follow him. But his course is expensive. If you want to buy it, you should prepare some $1,000 or more. It depends on the time you will buy it. You should prepare some $1,000. So these are articles he has written. Okay, web hosting services. If you click on it, you'll see an article called 27 Best Web Hosting Services for 2023. So before you read the article, they are here. You can see Hostinger. So somebody will click on this link and go to Hostinger. The moment you click this link, Pagam, you go on Hostinger and then you buy a web hosting from Hostinger. He gets the commission. So he's able to make more than $200,000 in a single month from these companies who are here. And that is the business of blogging. It takes someone that is determined to build it for the person to get the results. If you are not determined, trust me, if you are looking for shortcuts, this training, you are wasting your time here. If you are looking for a shortcut that will give you plenty of money, you have to go back to YouTube and then watch 2 ways to make $30,000 in 24 hours, which will not work in the end. So this is the article he has written, a very comprehensive one. And trust me, you can use AI to do this. I'll be handling this in the article generation or automation section. We'll create long articles like these, and then we'll publish these articles on our blogs. All right. So the reason why I came to his site was to show you the length of the article. The reason is the more lengthier the article is, the more content you can put in there, and the more Google will rank this particular article. Let's see how much people are visiting this particular guy's website in a month. So we are going to make use of a platform called SimilarWeb. Okay, this platform is going to help us to see how many people are visiting this guy's website. And then we will steal some secrets from this guy so that we can use that particular secret to also build our very own blogs. So let me paste this address here. That is www.adamnfroy.com. Okay, and then let's see how much traffic he's getting. Okay, so globally, that is the rank, and then that is the total visits he's getting. So that is 206,000 people, human beings. Okay, so the traffic has dropped from May to June. It has dropped, but let me come down. You will see total visits of people that are coming to the site. You can see for yourself. The traffic is coming from US, India, UK, Canada, and a bit from Nigeria. Okay, a bit of them from Nigeria. Nigeria is everywhere. So you can see some of them from Nigeria. So this particular website is doing amazingly well. Okay, it's doing amazingly well. It's getting all the traffic that it has to get, and it's bringing in the money. As you can see, the traffic is getting 41% is coming from Google search platforms or search engine platforms, Google. So the more people are visiting the website, the more money he's going to make. Let me look for something like top e-commerce platforms. All right. Okay. If you look at this list, anybody who will search for top e-commerce platforms is somebody who is willing to use an e-commerce platform, or maybe best e-commerce platforms. If you search for this, anybody who search for this pen is somebody that is willing to what? Register for an e-commerce platform and start using it. So imagine you have an article like this here, and it's for you, and people are clicking on it. When they come there, they will get the affiliate link to maybe sign up to any of these big brands. Shopify. And Shopify is paying more than $200 if you bring one single person through your affiliate program to their site. Wix will pay you about $100 if somebody signs through your affiliate link onto Wix. All these platforms are paying affiliate commissions if you refer somebody through your articles. So the very key way to get high quality traffic that is going to convert is through Google, because those who are coming from Google are people who are ready to spend money. Let me tell you this simple secret. If you want to make money online, put it in your mind that before you make money, somebody has to spend money. Money is a medium of exchange. Nobody gives money for free, and nobody gets money for free. So if you see free money anywhere on the internet, you have to be careful. The only time you make money is when somebody spends money somewhere. So affiliate marketing, someone has to spend money. Google AdSense, I showed you my screenshot of Google AdSense. Advertisers are paying Google and Google is paying me. All the means we use to make money are means where people have spent money and we have actually what? Gotten the money. So in a wrap form or in a recap, top 5 things I want us to consider for our content as beginners. Number 1 is the speed of our website, where we consider number 2 as the image sizes, the sizes of the pictures we are using for our blogs, so that the images will be lighter and the blog itself will be able to increase or improve on its speed as well. Number 3 is making sure that the content we are writing is as long as possible. If you are selling maybe hosting services like Hostinger and you want to get traffic or you want to rank, it means that the article you write has to be more comprehensive than all the people who are on the first page of Google. Number 4 point you have to consider is make sure the content you are writing includes as many images as possible, and then you are also answering as many queries as possible, because the more queries you answer in the article, the more chances of you ranking. Okay, if you see this article, he has answered a lot of questions. If you come down, you will see why is SEO important. He has answered most of the things people will be asking. Okay, a lot of questions. How does SEO work? That is why he's number 1 when you are searching for SEO. He is number 1. So number 4 point is to make sure we answer as many things as possible. I know there are a lot of newcomers in here, but there are other bloggers in here as well. So I'll break after the 5th point. I'll break for you to bring your input. If you think I'm going so fast, if you are getting confused, if you have questions, we can fix all of that before we try and then conclude on today's class. I'm already tired anyway. So that is the 4th point. We have to make sure we answer as many questions as possible. Now, the 5th point is we have to make sure we do references. We call something linking. Okay, linking in blogging. With linking, it means that we are trying to connect a particular article to the article we are writing, or we are trying to connect another article on our blog to the same article we are writing. So, for example, this person here, okay, he's writing an article, but you can see links in it. The links that you see, some of them will take you outside of the blog, like this particular one. Okay, those ones we call the outbound links, but I don't want to go technical to confuse you. These links also tell Google that, yes, this guy has done a lot of research. It's like doing a project work in the university. If you're able to give references, the lecturer will see that, oh, okay, or the supervisor will see that, oh, okay, this guy, he has done a lot of research. That is how Google also works. If your article has some links in it that are leading you outside of the blog, it tells Google that you've done enough research and then you know what you are talking about. So that is the 5th point I want us to consider as we start out. I'm going to break here. I want all of your input. So far, if you are confused, you have to tell me. If you are lost, you need to tell me. I know lots of people are lost, especially those that are new to blogging altogether. Okay, so let me know your thoughts and then we can proceed. You can just go ahead. You don't have to raise your hand. You can just go ahead and then talk, one after the other.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
This is quite cool.
Yeah.
So as you already mentioned, most of us here are beginners, and we may have people here who are passionate about making money online, like they've heard about making money through blogging, being online and all that. But the person really doesn't know what to write about. Is there any platform or a resource which can guide those who are, who have the interest, the desire, but don't really know what to write about. For such people, is there any support for them?
Okay, let me answer that before we take the next question. Like I said, me, for example, if I write any article, it means the article has to bring me some money. Okay, let me show you a sample article that I did on the Techpreneur. I hope it opens. Okay, so this particular article that I wrote, okay, this is top 50 affiliate programs, okay, free courses, 5 reasons why learning website design might change your life forever. Okay, so this is an article I wrote. I don't just write. If I write and you are reading, you think, okay, I wrote it for you, but I wrote it for myself, okay, for me to be able to get the benefit. So when you read the article, I'm convincing you that if you learn web design, you get these 5 benefits, and it's good, very good. Then when you come here, I say this is the opportunity, okay, for you. This is the conclusion. Now, when you are done, I have a free web design course for you to take. Definitely, it's a free course. So you enter your email address for me and you submit it. When you submit, one, you've signed up to my newsletter, my email newsletter. You'll get a free course, of course. You will watch it, but I also now have your information that I can sell anything else to you later on. Or when you're even done watching the free course, I can sell a more paid version of my web design course to you. So if you don't know the article, ideas, but it just brought the content anyway. So it's going to give you the ideas you need to be able to write articles, as long as making money from the blog is concerned. Any other question, please? Those who are confused, I want to hear from you. Okay, Gideon says, do we need to invest in keyword research tool? It means that Gideon is a pro. You know everything about blogging already. All right. So this is the thing. I won't tell anybody to invest in a keyword research tool. It's not important. Whether you are a pro or you are a beginner, I've never done it and I won't tell anybody to do it. The first thing to look for keywords, okay, the best keyword research tool is Google. All right. So let's say I want to write an article about Chat GPT. Okay. All I have to do is to search on Google. Oh, I don't want to open the site. I just want to search on Google. So Chat GPT. Okay, and this is it. These are the keywords I'm looking for. What is Chat GPT used for? Can I make money? These are the realest keywords, and these over here are the best keywords you can look out for. Okay, because it gives you the most current ones. All the keyword research tools are taking their data from Google. So the best place to get your idea for keywords is Google. When you drop any of these, it gives you more keywords, more headings, more questions to answer a lot. So by the time you are done, you can get a lot of it. By the time you are done, there are a lot of questions you can answer in your article. And all these questions talk about Chat GPT. So by far, this is my best keyword research tool. Okay, so I hope I've answered your question. William, you can go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so actually, it wasn't a difficult question at all. But as we were going, most of us are beginners, and you were kind of going fast as we were training.
Okay, so this is one thing that I can do to help you. Who has taken my free web design course before? Let me know. If you've seen my free web design course, let me know. If any of you have seen my free web design course, let me know. just speak out. If any of you have seen my free web design course, please let me know. If you have seen my free course on web design, let me know. None of you? Whoa, that is strange. No wonder we are suffering. If you've seen the course, I wouldn't have suffered that much. So, since most of you have subscribed to my channel, I have a playlist here that I created. Let me go to playlists on my channel. That is web design course. Okay, so I'll be sharing the link with you. It contains 14 videos, and the bonus is if you're able to be patient and watch this full video, all the 14 of them, you'll be able to build a solid blog for yourself, and you'll be able to build a solid website. That any type of website you want to build for yourself, and it's free. The truth is, it's not free for everybody. It is private. Okay, so I'm going to share the link to you. I think we should have even watched this thing before starting the class, so that I don't confuse anybody. So I'm pasting the link here for you. Those who are in the class, please save it. It is something I was supposed to sell, but I chose to make it free. So please copy that link in the chat and save it. If you have time, watch all the videos so that it will make our class very easy and lively. Okay, it's a very simple training. All right, Kelvin, please go ahead.
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you so very much for the presentation. I think I've understood a lot. I've gained a lot. So I joined, 30 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I heard some of our colleagues, you were asking if you should continue or what to do with the newbies. Some of us happened to come across your YouTube channel, and then we ended up here. So possibly it's not our fault that we are late. I don't know if you are getting it. So when even I joined, I was a bit confused. I was going through the WhatsApp group and I was seeing a lot of chatting. So what I think is if there's any way you can record the videos so we can follow up and catch up, so that in the next meeting we will not be confused. Secondly, the messages. This is just a suggestion. The messages in the group, we are all chatting, so you sometimes don't know what is actually happening. So if maybe there's a private, or you can create another group that whenever you post, we know that this is urgent. So maybe if it is time for the meeting, you can just post there, it's time, so that is private. Because sometimes you can post and others will also post. If you're not that kind of distracted, you wouldn't see the message. I don't know if I'm making sense.
You're making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've added a two-member group to be admins of the platform. They can control it. The idea is after every meeting, we open it up, and then maybe 1 hour or 2 hours to the meeting, we close it for only the admins to be able to post.
Okay.
Okay, so guys.
What about the, what about the, I don't know how many classes, this is the second meeting or third?
The second meeting.
The second meeting. So how do we access the first meeting so we can follow?
So to save all of us the stress, okay, the link I have shared in the comment section, the chat box, that's the YouTube link. Everybody should access. Please, if you're able to watch even 3 videos, they are private videos. Not everybody has access. Only the link will give you access. If you go on my YouTube channel, you won't find it. So if you're able to watch just 3 videos, it will give you an idea of all the things we are covering today and yesterday.
Okay.
It is a full web design course that I did. Okay, so you can access it, and then I want all of you to take time and watch it so that we'll be on the same page. Otherwise, I will suffer a lot, because if I say I'm starting from the beginner level, it will be very difficult, and most of you will get confused.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So please, all of you should take the program. Okay, Nazer, please go ahead. Poet Nazer. Okay, so if Nazar is not talking, kindly. Okay, so I beg you, kindly make use of the link, the YouTube link I've shared with you. I think it'll make it easier for all of us.
Hello?
Do you want to say something?
Hello, sir. Well done, sir.
Uh-huh.
Okay, from the point to consider on blogging, point 4, is it answer as many questions as possible or ask as many questions as possible?
Ask and answer.
Okay, ask and answer.
Yes. So when we are doing content, go ahead.
Another thing, as beginners, when can we start posting? When can we start posting articles on blogging?
The very day you set up your blog, you can start posting.
All right, sir.
If we had the strength, okay, if we had the strength, the best way would have been that everybody on the platform was supposed to have a blog, like a blog for themselves. It would have been the best if we had the strength, so that by the time we are done, we'll apply for the AdSense together and all of that. Okay, if we had the strength, the best would have been that everybody would just have their own blog. Oh, a lot of messages here. Okay. Let me share the playlist link in there for you. Okay. All right. 0545. I'm coming home. Let me take my money. 096. Let me take my money before it's too late. All right. So I have copied the link to the free web design training and I've shared it on WhatsApp. So please watch it. I beg you, even if you can't watch everything, watch just 3 videos before we meet tomorrow so that the class will be interesting. By then, everybody has an understanding of how to buy their hosting, how to buy their domain and everything, how to set up their blog. Okay, so that I won't have to talk plenty. We just have to move smoothly. And if you have the capacity, $35 is all you need. If you don't have a blog, $35 can get you a full blog. Okay, I'm going to share the affiliate link in the group as well. Okay, so that you can use the link to buy your hosting and your domain if you have the capacity. If you don't have the capacity, I'll still use the sub website for you. But try and sacrifice. $35 is no money if you're really serious about making money. Kelvin, you have a question? You can go ahead. And then Samuel, and then Poet Nazar, and then we try to wrap today's class up. Kelvin, you want to say something? Okay. Samuel, your hands are up. Are you going to say something? Sammy? Okay. Kavi, you can go ahead. Anyway, I think no one is going to talk now, so let me put your hands down, and then let's go back to what we were discussing today. So yesterday we tackled these things, domain and hosting, we're able to set up our blog, and today I've covered 5 checklists for search engine optimization for your basic blog. I beg you take the class. The first thing we talked about on search engine optimization, the second thing, the third thing, the fourth, and the fifth. Okay, I want you to give me the answers. Point number 1, what did we discuss as the first thing to consider if we want our articles we're writing to rank? I need your answers. You can unmute yourself and answer me. In one, sir, let's go.
Okay, we need to consider the speed of the page.
Excellent, the speed of the page. So the first thing is the speed of the page, okay? What is the second point we talked about?
The image sizes.
Excellent. The image sizes, interesting. I'm happy that you guys are following. Like I said, every day make sure you learn something before you leave the group. Okay, the third thing.
Write as much as possible content or as long as possible content.
Exactly. Make sure your article is as comprehensive as possible.
and also provide references.
Excellent. That was the fifth one. Provide references. Okay. Then number 4.
Questions and answer many queries.
Yeah.
Answer many queries. Great. Answer many queries. So these 5 are enough to make sure that your article will rank. Okay. A lot of people will confuse you with domain authority. They said you have to get a high domain authority. You can have authority number 1 and still rank on the first page of Google. I've been doing this for years, close to 10 years now. I can tell you for a fact. It's not about domain authority. It's about Google trusting your website. Okay. It's about Google knowing that the content you've done makes a lot of sense. That is all. So these are the 5 things we covered for today in terms of our search engine optimization checklist. Let me open this document for you here. So when you are able to go through the free class, the one I've shared on the WhatsApp platform, please, I beg you, I'm begging you, take the class, spend 2 hours, maybe tomorrow, and watch the videos. If you're able to watch the full class, I guarantee you can build any website you want to build. Because in the class, let me show you what is there. I covered web hosting. I covered how to build a blog or a media portal. Okay. I also taught you how to build a business website. I also taught you how to build e-commerce website, online store, correct online store. And then I taught you how to even find website design clients for the skills you've learned in this particular free course. So finally, I taught you how to run adverts and promote the services to get customers for website design. So this is a free website design course you can access. I posted it in June 2023. That's just 2 months ago. Okay, and just 83 views so far, 14 videos. So make some time out. I don't think this will be so much. It's not even up to 5 hours. Okay, it's not up to 5 hours. You can see 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 11 minutes, 7 minutes. It's not even up to 3 hours. So you can spend like 3 hours to watch all this and get the knowledge so that when you come to the next class tomorrow, we can speed up and then go to the most important part. That is the blog monetization and then the traffic strategies. That is the most important part of this class. And if you have the strength, I beg you, try and buy the domain and hosting. Use the link, okay? Use the link here to buy the domain and hosting. And then it's just $35. When you do that, I promise you that that investment you've done, by the end of the class, you will cash out more than that in the space of the 30 days challenge. If you don't cash out, I'll give you a refund. Don't worry. It's a guarantee because I'll be teaching black hat as well. I'll be teaching some small black hat tricks as well because some people said they want black hat. So basically that is all for today. Today we've covered all these 5 things. If you have questions, you can ask. If there are no questions, we can close because I'm very tired and pay attention to the course that I've shared with you. All right, any questions? You can bring your questions. Nazaire, you want to talk, but you are not talking.
Yeah, please, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So, please, I've been bothering you for quite a time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I have a blog, and it's been very, very difficult to reach out to people on Google.
Mm-hmm.
So I resorted to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So I had about 5 or more groups that request for PDFs of certain books.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I download the books and I upload them on my site and I share the link to them on Facebook. So about a week ago, I was there. I was unable to share my link on Facebook. So I was told I was blacklisted on Facebook. So I'm not able to share links on Facebook again. The moment I share it doesn't go through.
Okay, this is not part of the class, but I'm going to answer you so that anybody who has this challenge can fix it. What is the link of your blog?
The poetshub.com.
Okay, the poets with S.
Yes. .com.
Like this.
Yeah, like this, yeah.
So when you post, you get a pop-up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You get this error. So what you have to do is get 10 people or maybe even 20 Get more people, but make sure the people you get are people who are very active Facebook users. Then let them post your link. You can create a WhatsApp group, or those on the platform, our community. You can post it in the community after the class. Let them post it on Facebook. They will get the same error. Then they click on let us know. Okay. And then they will write something. You can write it and give it to them. They will all copy and paste. So they should write something. Maybe this blog is a correct blog. Please unblock it or something. Anything good about your blog. Then they will just send. When they send 10 people, let them 10 or 15 people. Let them do it all on the same day. Okay. If you do this 2 or 3, it won't work. But if you get 10 people to do it all on the same day, or even if possible, the same hour, you will get the domain unblocked. Facebook's system will block you if they detect that your domain is spamming other people or when people report your domain. So when you do that and 10 requests go at a time, Facebook's algorithm or the robots will pay attention to your request and they will fix it for you. I have encountered it in the past and that was how I fixed it. Okay, Suleiman, you want to say something? Good evening. Excellent. We appreciate it. I'm also recording, so either of them that works, we just use it. Kavi, you want something?
Sir, I'm waiting for my subdomain.
I didn't hear you. Okay, in one sir.
I'm waiting for my subdomain.
Oh, okay. In one sir, go ahead. Whilst we are talking, I'm creating a subdomain for Kavi.
Okay, I wanted to find out on the subdomains you've created. Do we maintain the same passwords, or what do you advise?
It's for you. Oh shit, this is not the right place. It's for you, so you can change the password if you want. Don't worry about that. Any other question before we close up for today?
One more thing, sir. Please,
okay.
How can we resize our images?
Okay, so to resize your images, the way this gentleman is talking, it means he has a blog already. So go to plugins and go to add new plugin, and then search for the plugin called Smash. SMUSH. Smash. And then install and activate it. When you install, you activate it, it has a wizard, okay? That is going to allow you to reduce your image size. So it's going to be somewhere here, okay? You just see it here after activating. And then you go to bulk smash. So when you go to bulk smash, it's going to show you 0%. I'll close this one for now. And then just click on smash. It will show you the images you have. For now, we have just one. If you have 1,000, it will show you 1,000. So just click on bulk smash and then it will load. After loading, that's all. It will just optimize it for you. You can see it's 0% from here. So 100%. Once you get 100%, it means your image are looking better. All right, we are good. Any other question? Whilst I try to get the domain, I'm waiting for my subdomain. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
About this image smashing, will it not affect the image quality, especially in a situation where the image, the quality itself is also matters?
Not at all. The truth is, we have a difference between the compression and then the smashing. Compression is what is going to reduce the quality, but with the smashing, it is reducing the size. As in terms of the width. If the image was maybe 5 megabytes, it's making it 1 megabyte for you. So by my experience so far, it doesn't reduce the quality of the image.
Okay. Because I'm concerned.
Oh, of course. Even at times, this particular system end up increasing the quality of the picture for you. Sometimes the pictures are too big and they look pixelated. It will fix it for you. So there's nothing to worry about.
All right.
Any question before we wrap up, any question? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Please, normally, how many posts is required of a writer to be able to publish within a day? Normally,
It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, depending on how much time you have.
okay.
But it depends on the purpose of your blog. If your blog is here to make money, then trust me, the more articles you do, the better. But if you are maybe looking for having a blog for fun, then you can do it as and when you wish. But if you really want to make money, the more articles you cover, the more chances of ranking or getting page views. So basically, I've seen some hands up. Please go ahead and talk. Okay, Kavi, so I've shared your account, right? I've shared your account now. You can access it.
Please, I also wanted to know, out of the niches, which one would you mostly like recommend for people?
Well, every niche will sell. Even if you are talking about garden for your blog, you still make money because every niche has a product. But it depends on you, the person. Okay. For me, I chose tech because I'm surrounded by tech people who are interested in digital stuff. Like I have you guys. I know that if I write something about tech, you'll go and read. So you have to make sure that you focus on something that you yourself you have interest in. If you are a teacher, try and blog about education. If you are a pastor, you can write about spirituality or religion. There is a very big blogger in Nigeria. A lot of people, Evangelist Joshua, a lot of people have not paid attention. I'm sorry that I'm always opening LinkedIn. That's how I do my things. This one, evangelistjoshua.com. And this man here, if you go to his website, he gives you interpretation to dreams and all of that. And he's getting a lot of traffic. Even on YouTube, he's making a lot of money. So it doesn't matter the niche. What matters is you and the area you think you can master in. Then you stick to it.
Does it need to follow an exact niche, or you can just mix it up?
You can't mix it up. The truth is, once you mix it up, it makes it difficult for you to dominate. Okay? If you go to the market and someone is, maybe you want to buy meat and someone is selling meat, you want to go to that person. But if you see somebody that is selling cassava, fish, meat, a mix of everything, you have a feeling that they don't have enough of what you want. So you won't go to them. So if you have a niche about spirituality, it is better to do a lot of spirituality articles. So who agrees that this particular blog is about spirituality? It will make you dominate in that area. Okay, William, please go ahead. When you're done, then Ekene will also.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so as you're saying, if I have a niche on probably different areas, let's say soccer, spirituality, secular life, traveling, and other things. So I mean I have to create different domain and make sure that I'll be able to put my content in every domain.
No, not the domains. In this case, we create categories. So under spirituality, you can have dreams, you can have topic about Muslims, Christians. All these are categories. So you can create various categories and cover all of them under spirituality. Ekene, please go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
My question is a bit different. I already sent you my subdomain name, but the challenge I'm looking at is that what I want to blog about is about AI. And your domain, you are giving me a subdomain just about AI too. Like if you look at the chat now in your WhatsApp chat, I send the name helpfulai.nextai.com. So you can see the AI is double.
It doesn't matter. Come again.
I think, do you understand me? Like the AI is the double. You know, like what I want to blog about is about AI.
Oh, it's not a problem. You can still use it.
Okay.
And mind you, this thing I'm giving you is not a permanent thing. It's something just for the class.
Okay.
When we are done.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I will use your affiliate link to buy a domain. Don't worry.
All right, thank you for that.
I'll buy. I'll buy.
You can go ahead with your questions, please.
No, that's my question. That's enough.
Yeah, I mean the other people whose hands are up. I'm trying to create the other subdomains.
Okay.
So, Godwin is trying to enter. For those of you whose network are failing you, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. All those who have left, most of them are complaining that their network are failing them. But please, and please again, everyone should try and take the course I said. I beg you. The free course I said. You see, I'm begging you to take a free course. So I've wasted my 5 hours on that video. I beg you, take your time and watch that. So that even if you watch that one alone, it can help you make money. Mr. Tobra, do you want to speak? Your mic is on.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I already have a domain, but I'm having trouble with setting up a website using WordPress in the hosting this interface.
Okay. Were you part of those that bought your hosting this week? Like over the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it yesterday?
Yeah. I think it was 2 days ago or so.
Oh, okay. Because I saw that a few people used my link to make a purchase. All right. Okay. So Moses, you have a question. With the hosting thing, Mr. Tobra, what I think is going to work for you is to watch the video. But otherwise, are you on a laptop now?
Yeah.
Kindly share your screen. I know we've wasted time, but share your screen because it will help other people who are here today. So share your screen right now and let me teach you so that other people can also learn it. Those who will be buying the hosting. Ekene has promised me that he will use my link. So today I will check all those who bought with my link from Hostinga. So kindly share your screen if you can. If someone has a question, you can ask. If anyone has a question, whilst he's sharing the screen, you can ask. Kavi, you got a question? Your mic is on. Okay, Kavi, go ahead.
Sir, suppose if you buy one domain, is it possible to use for 3 or 4 different niches?
Yes, it depends on the domain. So, for example, I've done Max AI. It means the domain depicts AI. All right. And since the domain depicts AI, Mr. Tobra, I've disconnected my screen so you can try connecting yours. So, Kavi, since the domain depicts AI, I can only talk about AI, but maybe you can do something like kavionline.com. Over there, you can build different websites because you did not specify the niche. You said kavionline.com. You can do a subdomain sports.kavionline.com, and then you write about sports. You can do another subdomain food.kavionline.com. So if the domain is general, you can cover all the niches as subdomain or sub websites.
Because this idea will be good for others also. So they can save their money by purchasing one domain and use for different niches.
Your voice is very low. Mr. Tobai, are you going to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm trying to share because it's on a different tab.
Oh, okay, you're having a difficulty.
Yeah.
All right. If you're able to share, maybe we can be able to help you. Kavi?
How to sync mobile Android to this laptop? Actually, I'm talking to you on mobile phone. I want to use.
I can hardly hear you. Your voice is very far.
Currently, I am talking to you on my mobile phone, right?
Good,
So
I can hear now.
Yeah, I want to connect Android phone. Now I want to sync this phone to my laptop without disconnection with meeting Google Meet.
Is it possible?
You want to sync your phone to the laptop without this connection
Yeah.
of the Google Meet?
Yeah. Because it
You
will
have
be
to
big screen.
you have to join the Google Meet on your laptop separately.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I don't want any disconnection.
Oh, no problem. You can just look at the address over there and then enter the address in the address bar on your laptop manually. Okay, since Mr. Tobra has not been able to connect, I'm creating the other subdomains, deal money. But I think basically that is enough for today. We are going to
Can you see my
have
screen?
okay, that's perfect. I think we can see your screen now. I can see that the hosting guy is loading. Okay, go back. Okay, original prince. All right. So the domain you bought was wiredtechpulse.com. Okay. Go to websites. Click on websites at the top. Websites.
Okay.
Mhm. Which domain do you want to install WordPress on?
On this domain, the
The
wired.
Wired.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. I wish everybody would be able to buy a hosting and domain, not because of my affiliate link, but because it will make it easier for us. Okay, so the domain is not connected. Well, how is that possible? Click on manage. Manage wiredpulse.com. Just click on manage.
Okay.
No, don't click on
That's
connect
good.
domain. Click on manage. Yeah, manage. Okay, so when it has opened, then we install the WordPress, and then you can go ahead and use it. Okay. So the problem is the way you set up the website from the beginning. That is a problem.
Oh, okay.
The way you set it up. Okay, so
Because
go back.
I used an AI, so probably maybe that's why.
Okay. Please go back and let's quickly wrap it up. It's only since morning. Please go back. I'm waiting for you to go back. All right. So also
Go
doing
back
it,
to
let
the
me be creating.
website,
Go
right?
back. Just go back one tab. Okay. Go back to the website. Dealmoney.maxai. Go back to the website. Okay. So once it has opened, we are going to delete Wired Tech Pulse. We're going to delete it. Okay. Digits. Password.
My connection is really slow.
Very bad. Very bad.
I'm using a VPN. You know, I'm in China. It's hard to use a Google.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Okay, so
I should
the
delete.
one. Yes, please. Just click on the three dots at the Wired Tech class. The three dots. Just click on it and delete website.
Okay, it's done.
Excellent. Click on create or migrate website. We are going to add it back. Kavi, please mute your computer. It's giving us feedback. Create or migrate website.
Okay.
So the one whose subdomain is tickets, that is who is that? I've shared it for you, so you can access it now. Tickets, something. Okay, so I've shared it. I'm doing original points for you. Okay, so yes, skip. I'm Mr. Brown, skip.
Okay.
Anything that comes, just skip, yeah. Then select the first one. Just click on select. Okay, so finish setup. Good. So when it hits 99%, then we go back to hosting that. Then it means your site is properly installed.
Right.
Please go ahead.
Yes. I just observed something. You know, sometimes when you are setting up your blog, they will ask of your location. If you don't, for instance, I'm in Ghana. If I don't choose Ghana and I choose something like United States, will it matter? Does it have any effect on the performance of the blog?
Yes, it does. And the thing is that the location is not about where you are, it's about where your visitors are coming from. Okay, so you see Mr. Atobres. Okay, so Mr. Atobra, click on Manage Site under Control Panel. Click on Manage Site. So Kweku, the thing is, it's not about your location, but your visitors' location. So the system is able to, like Hostinger is able to detect that, okay, if you choose Ghana, it means your visitors are randomly going to come from Ghana. Okay, so they bring your website to a server that is close to Ghana. The proximity of the hosting company's server to your visitors also improves your website loading speed. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. Okay, so if over time, maybe the content I'm writing is directed towards people in maybe Canada, so the visitors are mostly coming from Canada. Over time, will the server, like the hosting company, realize that most of the visitors are coming from a particular country and therefore move your site to a server which is closer to that location where most of your visitors are coming from?
Not at all. They won't change it, but yourself, you can request. Okay, you can request for them to change it for you, and then they'll do it.
Okay, so it means at the initial stages, if I know that the content I'm going to write, I'm targeting people in America, then there is no point for me to choose Ghana as my location.
Exactly. So that you don't waste your time.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Toba, do you click on Manage Site? Please click on it again because your screen is static.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in sites with the auto installer. Can you see my dashboard?
Reload your page. Okay, kindly reload it for us. Original prints. Kindly reload it for us.
Can you see that now?
No, like disconnect and reconnect in terms of sharing your screen. Just cancel it. Share it again. Okay, so original prints. I've sent you your login details for your subdomain. Please log in and confirm if it's working. I'm doing that of Deal Money, and then I'll do that of The Flames, and then I'll do Godwin as well. Okay. Somebody says he's new on the page. He wants to create PayPal account, and he's funny. Okay. Domains, subdomains. So kindly share your screen again, Mr. Tobra. I want to walk you through the process because everyone else who will be buying domain and hosting might face that same challenge in terms of setting it up.
Can you see that now?
Let me see. Okay, we can see your screen now. Excellent. So let's click on WordPress and then the same process. Enter the relevant information. Please, one of you should guide him, whilst I'm doing the setup. One of you should just guide him. This stage, somebody should be able to help him. Otherwise, we won't do the class again. I need a brave man to guide him. Who is that brave man to guide him for me? I beg you.
Okay, now you need to put the name of the website. You can put it on the website.
Okay, deal money. Deal money. Okay, Koku, you can go ahead. You're asking plenty questions today.
Yeah, I'm getting some ideas from what our brother is from the screen he's sharing. You see, his website, it has some. It's a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters. So does it matter, for instance, if a letter is uppercase, like capital letter, and then somebody visiting your site enters it all lowercase?
Is it the website address you're talking about?
Yeah, the domain. For instance,
Yeah,
it's wired.
install, bro. Install.
The wired is W. The other letters are, the W is uppercase, and then the other letters in the wired are all lowercase.
With that, it doesn't matter. But the domain can never be uppercase. The domain is always small letters.
Yeah.
Even if the go ahead.
Okay, that's understood.
Even if the domain is in capital letters, the moment you enter it into the browser will convert it to small letters because that is the original way it should be. Okay, so Mr. Atoba, you can hit on edit website.
Go to edit website.
Okay, so deal money, yours is ready. This is your password. The username. Deal money. Okay, so the link,
I'm having an issue now.
You are lost. You can't be lost. They say you are in space, but you are on Earth. How can you be in space? Let's go back. Deal money. You clicked on edit website, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, click on edit website again. Let me see what happened. Okay, I am trying to believe. Okay, your address is wiredtechballs.com, right?
Yeah.
It's working fine at my end. So I'm tempted to believe that it could be either your VPN or it could also be. Are you able to see my screen?
Let me check. Yeah.
So
yeah, I can see.
Wired Tech Pulse. So it's working. Just that maybe at your end, it could be that the VPN is not allowing you. You're using MacBook, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about MacBook. Those who are using MacBook can help us. If it's Windows, I will just do Control Shift Delete. So I don't know about MacBook. Maybe you can do Command Shift Delete or something to clear your cache. That can also help.
I will use another app to clear my cache.
Exactly. Prince, please go ahead.
You mean I should clear my Google cache?
Yeah, your browser
My
cache.
network is working properly, but I can't access the page. Hello.
The page that I opened for you.
Yes, I can't access it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm resending it. There is a dot. Original Prince dot. Okay. So I've added a dot. You can now access it.
Okay. There's a dot where?
Original Prince dot maxai.com. Do you get it now? please take the course tomorrow, the free web design course. It will teach you a lot of things before we meet so that we can go straight. The blogging course is the most difficult because we have to set up the fundamentals. When we are done with this stage, all the rest are just smooth ways for us to set up various platforms and make money. But we cannot do the remaining three without doing this. So please take the course. Be able to take the course. Tomorrow we will continue from traffic strategies and then content generation. Then we can finish up with blog monetization. This is the most important part I want to teach you. Because a lot of things I have to show you at this side. That's the most important section. So I'm begging you, take the course. It will give you an idea of all these, but I will still tackle this and then add this one to it so that we can come to these areas. Then we'll be making progress. Okay, Mr. Atubra, have you been able to clear your cache? Is it working now?
I'm still trying to see if it's going to work. Click.
Oh, okay. It should work.
Oh, it's still the same problem.
Then it could be an issue of the VPN or something. But either way, it should have worked. Maybe you can change the VPN location.
I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. So.
Yeah, but for the time being, it's working from here.
All right. Thanks.
If there are no more questions, are there?
Yes, sir. I have another question, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, the domain you are creating for us, if you want to change it later, maybe if peradventure we open our own personal blog, can we change the name?
Oh, of course. I will show you how to migrate it onto your own name. So all the work will be done on this domain, but you will move everything smoothly without losing any data. Don't worry about that. Okay, Moses.2023. All right, so if there are no more questions, I think we'll call it a day for today. And please take the course, like I said, so that when we meet tomorrow, it will be very fast for us to make some progress. For now, I think I have to leave you guys. Kavi is joining again. I don't know what he has to say. And I have to leave you guys. I think it's late, especially those of us here in Ghana. It's late, 10 o'clock. I've not eaten since morning. I have to go and get some food. If there are no questions, we call it today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. For those of you who have not gotten your subdomains, you can still hope for it. When I get some time, I will do it for you as well. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.